Hi, I'm Mike from Michael's Motor Cars, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Once again, we're in November, but we have a stunningly gorgeous day in Lancaster County. So I'd like to take you for a ride in our 1966 Mercedes-Benz 230 SL. This car, I was especially pleased to get this car. It's a very special SL. Please take the time and watch my showroom video, which will be relatively long. This car has a great story behind it, a great history. We have a lot of documentation going back to the original owner on this car. It is a European market car, a true European car. That's why it has the 4-speed. It's the 230. I got this car out of Atlanta, the Atlanta-Asheville area. Luckily, it was not caught in any of the storms, and it's just a beautiful example. So the purpose of today is to take you along for a test drive so you can see that everything is functioning properly on the car. I'm happy to report the car drives beautifully. You'll see it shifts beautifully. The transmission is excellent. The synchro mesh is really nice. Clutch engagement is excellent. The steering is typical Mercedes-Benz, very, very positive, solid feeling car. This is a car that was extremely well maintained. A lot of new parts on it, just very well taken care of. So let's start it up, get going. It always starts right up. We will also do a cold start video. Right now, the car is fully warm, and keep in mind this is a European market car. So we have the tachometer right here, which is working properly. The fuel gauge is working properly. Here we have oil pressure, which typical Mercedes, it is pegged all the time. And then over here we have the temperature. The car is running right in the middle where it should be, Celsius. And then over here, it's in kilometers. So the car shows 54,000 kilometers. I believe it's 154,000 kilometers. We'll do the math for you then as to what that is in miles per hour. The wipers work correctly. The horn works. The radio does not work. It's an original Blaupunkt. European stations not working. And the clock is not working. Other than that, everything is working correctly on the car. These cars, of course, have a very different personality. When it's the European model with the 4-speed, it's much more of a sports car than the American cars that we got later. But it's really fun to drive this car. The 6-cylinder responds well. I mentioned earlier that the steering and suspension, classic Mercedes of this era. Just nice ride, turns in nicely. Very solid on all the bumps. That was a downshift to third. I'll go into second without double clutching. It goes right in, typical Mercedes. Good synchro mesh. And first gear is synchronized also, so it goes right into first gear. These engines are free, easy revving engines. The brakes are working very well, a very positive feel. They don't pull at all. There's no shimmy in the steering wheel under braking or regular driving. Car goes straight. And with the European 4-speed, they're fun to drive. Boy, when these cars are maintained, they really are nice cars to drive. It pulls well from low RPMs. So please take the time, again, listen to the showroom video. I'll go into the history of this particular car. We'll do a lot of photography. This car has been repainted in its original color configuration. The interior, I believe, is all largely original. It's a very original, extremely well cared for car. We have a lot of service history on this car. And if you're looking for an extra special one, take a look at this one. As I'll mention in the showroom video, we do have the front fender spears by the headlight trim. We do have the weld dimples on the inner fender wells. So this one's a good one. Thanks for coming along for the ride today.